Got everything cooked up. Oh, we look like a rat's nest today. Boom. Boom, bam, bop, pow. We're cooking up. Let's check. Let's check. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. We are killing it. We are killing the game. There we go. All right. Should be cooking up. Should be cooking up here. I've not done any OP13 stuff yet, so we're gonna see what we can do. We are gonna see what we can do. Roger likes to go first. We like to go second, so I'm gonna take second. Ooh. Also, let me know how audio is and all that stuff while you're here. If you're here for a little bit, we're gonna look into the core TCG stuff in a little bit because the regional for Los Angeles is going on right now. Look at the top 5. Oh my, Lantha, Landa, Jozu. One down on leader, or another Ezo. I think we're feeling one down on leader. In case they don't find the ramp. Better to be safe than sorry. Better to be safe than sorry for sure. Alright. Choose not to even attack. Interesting. Do I have enough counter if they want to swing all out? I should. So we can go Marco here. We could go Ezo, but we already decided on the Marco. To be able to draw more cards. I've been slowly grinding Ace a little bit, so we're doing a little off. Not doing ranked right away. Not doing ranked right away. We're going to be streaming till like 5 o'clock-ish today. So that's the plan. 6, 7 into us. 6, 7. Whoops. He said the thing. Not going to use the Ezo just yet. Just let the attack go by. If you're here, say what's up. Say what up. Douglas Bullet. Shanksu. This ran the Dawn, right? Add 1 Dawn for your Dawn deck is rested. Ooh. This card's busted. This is one of the best purple cards to come out since Usohachi. See, I was gonna Jozu, but then that would take all of our Dawn. But now that we top deck the Atmos, I think we just Atmos reveal Jozu and Ezo, and then go. Well, we can also show the 8 cost because they're gonna know we're gonna have the 8 cost. So I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go 1 Dawn on leader, 7 in the face. I'm not even gonna swing the Marco yet. Yeah, I stream sometimes. I've not been consistent with it. I keep saying I'm going to, and then I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. We are going to start with the Atmos revealing the Ezo because we're about to play the Ezo, and the 8 cost because we're about to play the 8 cost on the next turn, so they should expect it. And then we're going to bounce back their Bullet. And then we're going to tap 1 for the Ezo because we already showed them the Ezo. Look at the top 5. So now we have our full combo here to go precisely how we need. Or we can Jozu, bounce, and be set up for that as well. Kind of cooking. Yeah, like I said, stream sometimes. Should stream more. Sometimes you just don't want to stream. Sometimes it'd be like, nah, maybe not today. 6 into 6. I think I just let that go. Then we use the Ezos here, right? 6, because they could go 9 into face. Would we care about that? No, I think we actually get out of this. I think we drop the Jozu here, get out of it, and then choose not to use either of the Ezos until we draw next from the next attack. So then they're going to go 9 into 6, which is amazing for us. If they go 9 into face or 9 into 6, either way, we're happy. We're going to not Ezo or Ezo. We're going to take it. We're going to draw 3 cards and fill up our hand. That, I think, was incorrect by the Roger player. Because now we're going to rest 8, play out a 10 cost, not take a life. Not taking a life here. Draw. This is actually good in this match. Of all things, this is actually good. We're going to drop the Thatch here. We're going to put 2 Dawn on leader, 2 Dawn on Atmos, 7 in the face. 7. We're also going to be checking in on the Los Angeles Regional that's going on right now, Core TCG, streamed right now. So we're going to check that out in a little bit, just check it out a few times, and then pass. We're sitting on a good hand. This is a goated hand. I think Ace is going to be my deck going into the next set, and I think we're going to grind the crap out of Ace here on the channel, because I want to get into a regional, and I want to win. I really want to win. I really want to win a regional. So they play out the 12 cost. Here's where we will use one of the Ezos. I like that. So we can drop an Ezo. We could leader effect. We're not going to. We're not going to use the other Ezo yet because we have a pretty solid hand and I don't need the filter. We'll let the Atmos go. They're going to swing 9. I'm going to get out of that with the free block. Not going to use that. Free block out. And then if they go 12 into 11, like, that's fine. I would love to. Actually, I am going to use the Ezo. I just thought about it. I'm looking for Red Rock here. No Red Rock. Is this ever really needed? See, we have the 8 cost in the next turn. We can Garp and 8 cost. Will we ever need the tax gate here, especially with the wide board? I actually don't hate the tax gate this turn, because we already have the blocker, and it kind of just sets them back. They can play another rush, but then there's only 2 attacks coming in. So I think we can bottom one of the 10 beards, and then just take the attack and draw 2 cards. Ooh, this is good too. This is not as good. I would rather get rid of this. Ooh. They know me as Mr. Top Deck. Get rid of that guy. Don't want to deal with it. We're going to go with the 1 cost. We're going to swing 7, and then... Do we ever swing 12 into the... Or just swing big into the Rayleigh here? I think we actually go 13 into Rayleigh. 13 into Rayleigh kind of cooks. We're going to remove the Rayleigh if we can. That's 2k, 2k, 1k. If not, like, we're still okay. And then we're probably going to play an Uta here, just to have an additional blocker, because this only rests 5 costs, so they would have to attach it on and play the Silver's Rayleigh. That guy's out of there. We go 7 into face. We're in a really good spot now. Getting that Red Rock was really important, because either you clear board or you use the 10 cost tax gate, and so we didn't need to do the tax gate there, which is good, because now next turn we can still use the 10 cost and do all the things that we need to do. We definitely need to get out of this one. We're never going to use Jozu in this match at this point in the game because they're just trying to put down big bodies. They go 12 into 11, which is just a waste because we have a blocker anyways. I think we actually just block because we're going to 8 cost again. So I do think we just block here because we're going to do a blocker and a 10 cost here since we have the I Am Whitebeard. So we're going to play this to cheat out the 10 cost. Again, not taking a life here. Draw 2, trash 1. I think we trash the 9 cost. I think we do trash the 9 cost. 2 Dawn on leader, 2 Dawn on Newgate. We're going to go 8 in the face. It's going to force them to counter out. And then this is going to be 13 into 12. No, now it's going to be 13 in the face. I do not need another blocker because I'm going to play out the Uta for 2 Dawn. Pass. We're in a great spot. We are in a great spot. We are cooking right now because we're going to sit on double blockers. We're going to be able to play tax gate this turn. So this is kind of what I expected. They're going to go 7. We're going to counter out, get out of that attack for sure. We're going to hold our 3 big bodies if we can. 12 into 10. I actually think I just let it... No, I just block and then counter the next one, right? Yeah, I'm going to block and then I'm going to counter the next one. Because we are going to tax them. We are going to tax them. May have been better to drop one of these. I think we're better just taxing at this point. Red Rock on the next turn. Tax or Red Rock. We won't have the Dawn attached to leader here. But we'll have double blockers. Is tax gate ever good? Do we just Red Rock and then swing more into leader? That might actually be the play. That might actually be the play here. Because now we can go 9 in the leader. All of these are plus 1,000 more now. So we can go 9 and then we could go 11-11 if we need. They could be playing Roger here. So the fact that they countered out is actually really good for us. We did not think about the Roger, guys. Did not think about a Roger at all. We're just going to pass. A Roger would kind of cook us right now. If they would have taken that. Because I did not want to commit that much and then lose potentially. They use the 0 cost. But what I found is that Rogers actually use the 0 cost as bait. They use the 0 cost as bait every single time, man. Because they want you to be like, oh no, I don't have counter. Every time they have counter. If I block, I never get out of the next one. Then I tax. Do I ever counter this and then take, and then Roger? That'd be 10, 10, 13. They don't have a blocker anyways. I don't think Roger really matters. Because I don't think taxing matters either. If we sit on the blockers, it does. I'm going to do this and get out of it for sure. Then we're going to take the next one. Draw 2. We have an Uta blocker. Now, do we block out of this? Or no, I think we just go in. They don't have any Dawn active. I think we just win the game. I think we just split our Dawn and then win the game. I legitimately think that's the best play. Ooh. Now what we could do, we could... see, the issue is Roger. We can't worry about our blockers at this point because of Roger. So, 13, 13, 10. But 13 first would pressure us going heavier. So, what you do here is 13, that'd be 2k, 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 1k, and then we have the potential to put 7 Dawn and go 17 if they don't take, right? Or if they do take. So you actually start with a 13 here. I know that number's really weird, but it forces them to counter or they lose, almost guaranteed. Because then we just go 17. They have to go 2k, 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 1k. And if they get out of that, then we would just, you know, be able to swing 9 and then guaranteed lethal, putting the rest of the Dawn on the new gate. Now that they didn't do that, we could go 9, 13, guaranteed win. Now that they didn't do that, they would have to go 2k, 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 1k. GG's. That's how you take down Roger, man. Find every red rock you can. That's a tough game, dude. That's a tough game right there. That was a good match. Good match for sure. A learning match for sure. We're going to take on an IMU if we can. Okay, not doing ranked yet. Gonna have some warm up. I have never played against an IMU with Ace, so we're learning Ace together into the IMU match. Learning together. They go second, of course, so we're gonna be going first. 1, nothing for 3, a Dawn on leader, and an Otama. I don't hate this. I don't hate it. I think we're gonna EZO first. Look at the top 5. This would get us our 8 cost on 9, which is definitely needed because then they go into 10, but then they Stussy. And I freaking hate Stussy, man. We're gonna grab the 8 and pass. And pass. If anyone has tips to get into regionals, let me know. They're gonna go Charlia, reveal 5 Elders, and then a Jupiter. They trash a Mars. 2 Stussies away. That's good with me. I like it a lot. We're gonna Otama first. Draw 2. This is important. We're gonna go and drop. Both of these guys are like your win conditions here, so we're gonna draft one of the 10. Crazy, I know, but that was actually really clutch for us. We're gonna swing 8 in the face, get them down to 3 life. Imagine if this leader was a 5 life leader. We'd be cooked. The game would be over as soon as possible. I'm not running the 6 cost Yamatos either, so not really gonna have those to help. They're gonna play Shirahoshi. If your opponent has 6 or more cards in the hand, your opponent discards the this card, then turn 2 cards from your trash along the deck in order. So they just force you to discard a card? Okay. That's fine with me. I'm gonna go 0 into it and 0 into it. Trash 1 card. We're gonna need the Marco. It's gonna draw us more cards. We're actually gonna trash our only counter in hand. Our only counter in hand is gonna get trashed. It's just the right thing to do in this situation because we have everything we need to win this game. Every single card we need. They're going to go Garcia, and then they're going to look at the top 5. So it's like they only swung for 6 and we countered. That Shirahoshi was actually a horrible play. We grabbed Najjuro. That's the rush option in the deck. 0 into 0. Of course. Just go ahead and try to remove it. Nice. We did it with the Ezo because the Ezo can pop itself while this cannot. So if they attack this, we just trash it and go on with our day. We're going to go 7 in the lead. This is not a blocker, this is a searcher. It just can't be removed because they have 7 cards in trash. We didn't have anything to remove it anyways. We could have done it before we attacked the Shirahoshi technically, but didn't have anything. So that didn't happen. Yep, they counter that one, and we're going to play the Marco and pass. We're getting bodies on the board. That's important. They go 1 Dawn to look at the top 3 and then find a specific piece that they need, Celestial Dragon type. Other than the 5 Elders are at your service, they grab a Marcus Mars, the blocker that KOs a 5 cost. They can use this to play out the Marcus Mars and KO the Marco, and then swing 7 into face, which we're totally okay with. We will definitely take that. 6. So what do they do? 3 and then leave 1 active. I don't think we ever need to pop this right now. I think we just block and just draw a bunch of cards. Red Rock's horrible in this match. We got some 2K counters. We're going into 7 Dawn here. I was trying to find something to do on this turn. We didn't find nothing. We did not find anything. Nothing to do here. Nothing to see here. 6 more? You gotta be joking. Now we're gonna pop the Ezo. Oh, not enough. But that will come in clutch later. We're gonna drop the I Am Whitebeard at the bottom of the deck, and then we're gonna trash the Red Rock and just counter out. I don't want to really give up my 2Ks at this point. Sometimes you get what you need. Sometimes you get exactly what you need. We're gonna go Yamato. They're gonna be able to remove that really easily though. Because we do know they have the Marcus Mars to KO it. So we're going to do this, put it down on the leader. We're going to Ezo again, look at the top 5. Atmos does nothing here. We have another 10 cost. This is going to be a long game, man. Find as many 10 costs as you can. And then hit them for 7, 30, and 27. Do we go 7 to the board ever? I don't think so. I think we just hit face. They're going to block no matter what and draw a card. Makes the most sense to me. I don't even think we need to Otama at this point. I think it would just be a waste. So we have everything we need. We're good. This left side of my hand needs to stay in my hand. This part of my hand is absolutely absurd. Every single combo piece you could need against Emu. Like, hey, you go down to 0 life, Goldie Roger. You play out a bunch of bodies, Tax Gate. You need me to have some blockers, we're blocking. Draw 2, trash 1, and give some Rested Dawn. Really good. If this card sticks, we're going to go with the 10 cost here. But it's not going to stick. Kind of expected. Pop it with the Marcus Mars. And then they get to draw a card. They'll probably tap 4 here. So they're going to swing 6. We're going to... I think we're going to leader effect. We're going into, what, 9 Dawn. So we're not going to be able to play any of these anyways. So we're going to use the Yamato. Minus it down. Don't really need to use the Ezo at this point. Hold the Ezo for late game to filter through the deck. Another freaking blocker, man. Another freaking blocker. They're about a 10 cost on this next turn. Is this ever the right Newgate to play? Because we become a bigger leader, so then they can't really 10 cost and attack us. Like, they can't attack with these cards and then replace them and do all those shenanigans. I actually think this may be the play. This is really nice, though, but this would take them kind of off a Stussy turn. Then we 10 gate, and then we start chaining the 10 cost blockers. I actually think that's the play. Actually, no, I don't think so yet. I think we go Newgate first, don't take a life, draw 2. We're actually going to hold this in case we get the 2 cost Utas to play out from the I Am Whitebeard. Then we can I Am Whitebeard into one of these cards like the Newgate and still use our leader ability. So we're going to hold that. I think we're actually going to drop the Marco here. 2 Dawn on leader, 2 Dawn on Otama. Like, we're not going to use Otama for anything. And then we're going to swing face. They're just going to block with the Workury here and draw a card. It just makes the most sense. Pass to our opponent. They're going to swing 6. We're going to... They're doing really good with stopping our pudding. I think we just counter with pudding at this point. I think we just counter with pudding. We're gonna swing 6. I think same thing. I think we just 2K out of it. Just don't want to lose any of these. This I'm okay losing at this point because we can tax gate. We know they're not gonna play Stussy here to get rid of our blocker, so we can get out of whatever big attacks come in later. That's why I'm just countering out of these littler attacks. They trash it to play out the 10 or the 5 elders. They rested on. Gonna cheat them all out. We know what Emu does at this point, guys. All 7K bodies. This one has rush. We can block out of it. So they can go 8-8, technically. 3 Dawn on leader. They don't have 19 in trash for the plus 1000, so they could go 8-8. They're grabbing Najjuro, trash Najjuro. They get to KO the Ezo. Cool. That's fine with me, actually. They went down in hand size to KO the Ezo. I'm happy with that. 8, and then I'm assuming 7. So what you would do here is actually block the first attack, because then it's going to be a 7K. They want to leave 1 Dawn active here. They don't want to leave a Dawn active. I think we just take this. Take our first life. Not worried about it. Now, Red Rock's horrible. We've already been over that. Red Rock is horrible. Do we ever just play another blocker and then tax on the next turn? I think so. I think so. We're going to play 8, play out the blocker, not take a life, draw 2. We're going to trash this because we don't need it. 2 Dawn here, 2 Dawn here. The issue is we don't have anything to do with this additional Dawn. We could swing board, but they're just going to block both of these with Mercury and Mars. So the 2 extra Dawn doesn't do anything. Would I rather have the blockers? I think so. No matter what, they just block this, man. I hate this match. I hate this match so much. I would love to find a 6-cost Uta, but we didn't find one, so I feel less confident in committing the new gate because of how many attacks they have, but we know we have a lot of counter. It doesn't matter. No matter what we do here, they're going to block with Mercury. Then, if we attack with a new gate, they're going to block that. Basically just blocks an attack, but it blocks an attack on the attack they want rather than us blocking the attack we want to, you know? Then they can go Najjuro, and then they can go Najjuro again to make this into an 8K and attack it. Is it ever better to block? I don't think so, because these are going to be 7K attackers. I'd rather get rid of the 7Ks. They block again. Yep, and then we pass to our opponent. I think I did things correctly there. This is, like I said, this is a very complicated match. They're going to go 8 into face. We're going to -2, 1K. And it looks like probably just a bunch of 8s. I think we actually block one. I think we do actually block this one before the Najjuro comes out and hits bigger. Well, I know they have one more attack, but I don't know how many Dawn they're going to commit, because they could go 10. And they could go big with the Najjuro and then leader. Let's just block. Let's see what blocking does. Another 8. I think we will actually take this 8. And draw an extra card. There we go, the Uta's here. A turn late. I think we shouldn't have used the 8-cost event last turn. I think that was incorrect, because now we could 8-cost into the new gate and then still have the Dawn for leader. But I think since we didn't, we put ourselves in a worse spot, because now we can't lead effect and play the tax gate. I think tax gate would have just been that good. I also think pudding would be really freaking good right now. Wow, they don't 5 elders. That's interesting. So now tax gate gets a lot less value. I guess that was their point with that. This guy's good. This guy is a good emo player. 6. We will counter 1. And then they can go 10 into new gate and make it into an 8 because they can minus it by 2. 8 in the face. I am going to. I think I'm just going to 2K. I'm going to play Charlos. Oh, perfect top deck. Perfect top deck here. Tax gate. We never take a life here, because then we go down to 0. Tax the whole board though, so we're in a better spot. Do we ever need to Otamo or play another blocker? Or would it be better to play blocker or get Dawn on our leader? Because now's where we pressure while they don't have Dawn active, and they can't really attack. I think we're better attacking here. I think we are just better attacking. They block this one for sure. 2K. Alright. And I don't think there's a world it's ever better to negate attack, because when they play out the 5 Elders again, the Charlos goes away. So why would you commit your blocker when they're just going to lose their blocker anyway? I think we just pass at that point. Because we know this Charlos is going away, I think they did that kind of incorrect, because they could have taken one more life and been safe to just block, and then on the next turn, just take the life, go down to 2, like you're fine at 2. Because we're setting up really good for the Goldie Roger. We're setting up very well for this Goldie Roger on the next turn. This match is absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd here for Red Blue Ace. Especially with us having to go first here. We've been playing off curve all game, and we're keeping up. We are keeping up. Sure, take. Now they tap 3, and they play out a blocker. Is Goldie Roger over the move next turn? Depends on if they start attacking with these other cards. Play out Mercury. Do we just go for game? The issue is that all 4 attacks would have to hit. That's why I'm not confident in it. If we had another 8 cost, this would be really nice. We don't have another life to take anyways. I think we actually play one more. I think we can go for one more turn. I think we go for one more. We're gonna hit him for 8 or 6, and then we're gonna hit him for 12. Do we ever actually hit for 12? We get the blocker, but I don't think that's worth it. Because we're gonna get through the blocker next turn anyway, so I'd rather have no way for them to control our board. Yeah, I think we just pass. Because like I don't want any way for them to ever remove this. Well, they can't really remove it no matter what. I guess it doesn't change the board state actually. Because if they swing 15 into this, like nothing happens, I just counter it. I guess they go 17. We could get out of that, but then they can start committing these small pokes and maybe get through. So I think we just pass. Because we're playing Goldie Roger the next turn. So all we have to do is survive this turn and we win. Or at least we should win. But it depends also on how many counter events they have in hand. They trash the Nazjuro, draw a card, they tap 3 for the 5 Elders. We know exactly what they're doing. Yep, cheat out all the boys, do your thing. And they can attack with Nazjuro, and they can attack with IMU, the leader. They get to draw a card, they grab a 1-cost event. This deck sucks to play against. And I don't think we can go another cycle. It really depends on how many counter events they have, because the counter events are just absurd for this deck. It really is. Now they just can't block, which is nice. Do we commit our blockers here? Or do we go with a 13 first to see if they have to counter it? Well, no matter what, they'd have to get out of a 12-12. Do we ever lose to this board? 10 Dawn across, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 35, plus 6, 41, divided by 6. I think we would lose. Well, with 2 blockers, I don't know if we would. I actually think we commit the 13 first, and then we just can pass. He says gotta commit, I think. I don't think so. I don't think I have to commit here. Because that'd be 2 Dawn on each character. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Yeah, I think I do have to commit, actually. I don't think so. I think I lose if I commit. I can get out of these. 2K, 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 1K, 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 2K. Oh, I can only get out of 2. Yeah, I have to commit, actually. Damn. Yeah, I had to commit, though. He's got enough defense, but I did have to commit there. He did really well, but I had to commit. Because this card's a 4K counter. Two cards in hand, and you just don't lose. 2 cards in hand, because I just did the math. They'd be 9K, 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 9K. Right, that's block, block, counter, 2K, 2K, 1K, 2K, 1K, 1K, 1K. We get out of 2 of them. We can't get out of all of them. GG's, man. I couldn't get out of all of them anyways. Doing the math there, I just lose, because it would be 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9. A bunch of 8s. So I would have gotten through 8, 8, 8, and then it would be block, block. Yeah, I would have lost. I would have lost. Definitely would have lost there no matter what. That was a really good fought game with our opponent. They did have a rush in hand, so they would have had one more attack. Tap 3, swing another 8, so it would have been 7 8s, and I could not have gotten through that if I even held the 2 blockers there. That was a close game, but just this, it's this event. This event is the problem for this deck, in my personal opinion. A 4K counter in a deck with this much defense is absolutely absurd, dude. That was a really good match, though. With us going first, we really held our own, and I think we played everything properly. I think it was just, they have it or they don't. I think the only issue was maybe the 8 cost, and we were lucky to find one off the top of the deck, but yeah, that's a freaking tough match, man. That's a tough freaking match. That's one I'm gonna have to look back at. See how that would've, could've, shoulda, woulda, coulda gone. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. If anybody has thoughts on OP13, let me know. Ooh, I actually think this is good in this match. Doesn't do anything, but we'll do this. I don't want to Otama. I could have Otama'd, actually. Probably should have Otama'd. I don't think it changes anything, though. Does not. They grab a Nami, give 2 rested Dawn to one of your Straw Hat leaders or characters. Is that an activate main? That is crazy. That is actually insane. Just give 2 rested Dawn. Grab 4 cost Uta on play, or play up to 1 character when KO'd. Okay. So we're gonna swing 7 at leader. 7 at leader. And then I think we are going to Otama once. We're going into 4 Dawns. We're going to Atmos next turn. This will give us a 5 Dawn play because we don't really have one. I don't think we'll need double Atmos though. I think we do Otama again though. Draw 2. There we go. We're finding some combo pieces now. I don't think Newgate's that important in this match, and we just pass. I think we just pass at that point, if I do say so myself. Pudding's going to be really nice in this match. 7 cards already in hand. Crazy. Crazy. They get a free 2K counter. Crazy. It doesn't really matter. We're going to 2K out of that. So I'm going to Atmos this turn. Perfect card, because I needed something with the Whitebeard Pirates type. So we're going to go 7 in the face and Ezo. They should counter out of this with a Dawn and a 1K. There's also merit into not committing here, because we could Pudding on the next turn. They DMG out instead of using leader, which I guess makes sense there. But we're going to Atmos, reveal, and then we're going to bounce the Uta back to our opponent's hand, and then pass. We kind of take them off curve a little bit, which is important, you know, forcing them to lose characters on the board. Good stuff for sure. We're going to play Sanji here. It's a 5 cost. If we hit a Jozu would be very nice. Restand 2 Dawns, set one of your Dawn is active, then they can activate main now with this Nami. The Nami's going to get value every single freaking turn, dude. It's absolutely absurd. We're going to take this to draw 2, kind of find our combo pieces, and we do. We find an 8 cost event, which is going to help us in our next turn. So we're going to Ezo first to see if we can find the Jozu. If we can't, we're going to have to find something else. This deck does like to go wide, though, so I think I'm going to grab a 10 gate just in case. So now we know we're going to have to Yamato instead. Because we could Gart, but that still won't find us the pieces we need. So we can just go 5 in a leader. I'm okay if they attack the Atmos. I actually kind of want this card gone. Like, it's not the most important card on our board right now. They don't have any, like, putting ability, so we don't have to worry about our hand size here. We're going to rest 1 for the Garp. Look at the top of the deck. When you can find Goldie Roger, we're going to find Goldie Roger. Then we're going to tap 5 here for the Yamato. Get to draw 2 cards, give a Dawn to our leader. 7 into face. That's going to use their Dawn in a 1K out of hand more than likely. I would assume they would counter out of this, at least this early into the game. I would think so. You never really know. But hey, that's what it is, bro. I'm going to 8 cost into the 10 gate next turn. The blocker passed to our opponent there. They did take. All I'm saying is they're trying to get me to use this pudding. They want to get pudding so bad. They're going to play out the Uta. Dude, do we tax gate this early even? We could always tax gate. Tax gate's pretty freaking good, dude. But I think we can hold it for later. I play a Bonnie. That's crazy. I didn't even think about this deck playing this. Set one of your Dawn is active. You just get a plus 2k counter for a blocker. This is absurd. They can still give 2 rested Dawn to their leader. They'd be sitting on 9k. Or like 2 2k counters. 3 technically from the Bonnie. So that's pretty good. 7. I'm going to use this now and then put a Marco on the bottom. I don't think I'm going to need that many Marcos. I actually don't think I need Marco at all. I don't need Yamato either, but it's a 1k at least. Oh. Well, I guess we're getting out of this one. I meant to get out of the 7 that they would hit at leader, but it'd be that way. Sometimes I be misclicking. Sometimes I not be thinking. I was like, oh, just let Atmos go. Like, he doesn't need to be, he's not needed. And then I was like, I'm gonna save Atmos here. Yep, not the best idea. Indubitably. 7, you got him. I should have just given him a 2k. That's all it would have cost. 1 card in hand. We give him 2 instead. It is what it is. It is what it is. With only having 2 attackers, I don't think we tax gate here. I think we play the blocker. Draw 2. They'll be sitting on 3 Dawns. We swing 8. They get out of it with 2 Dawn. We swing 8 more. They get out of it with a Dawn and then 2k. That's pretty good and defensive. Can never commit into their board. Can never commit into their board here. Draw 2. This may be good later. I think with the way we're going, I don't think we need pudding in this match. 2 Dawn on leader, 2 Dawn on Yamato. 8 in the leader. We should have committed leader first to force them to commit the Dawn. Now, I mean, very kind of getting out of this from was free. 2 Dawn, and then we commit 9. And that's going to force them 2 Dawn and a 1k. We get 1 card out of their hand. For that whole interaction there, we got 1 card out of their hand. 1 card is all we got. That's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Because I forgot the Sanji also resands a Dawn at the end of the turn. It's kind of brilliant. Kind of brilliant. 2k. Pass. Pass it on over. They will have to start replacing bodies on the board after they replace this Nami. They play a 9 cost Zoro. Aw, man. Tax Gate's about to be cooking. Tax Gate, we like that guy. That guy does what we need him to do. We're going to tax the crap out of this Zoro. Be like, you cannot finish this game with the Zoro. They're going to go 6 into face. I think we just counter that with a Jozu. So I think we're going to have to drop this new gate because we're going to have to put on pressure in face soon. We're going to... Can we hold the Goldie Roger? This deck has too much counter, man. I think we actually just drop the blocker. 2k out. And then we just block out of this attack so it's free. Yeah, so they just don't commit the character. Play 1, cost 5 or less from your hand as rested. This only saves Straw Hat Crew, so Uta would die. Uta will die, but we don't need to kill Uta. We're playing a tax gate. We just go 6 in a face. And then 6 in a face. If they take, we may be cooking. We may be cooking his ass. Yep, they get out of that for free. They get to restand it on with Bonnie. Oh, so we shouldn't have even attacked. It was a waste. Because we're only going 6-6. We're not going 12. But we already committed this much. So we should have attacked the Uta. Would have forced cards out. Would have forced them to play cards. So we did that incorrectly. We're learning. We're learning. Pass. Tax gate's perfect. You want to attack with this? Be my guest. You can put me to 0, but you can't finish the game. That's what we like. That is what we like. Oh god, I'm tired, dude. We go Sanji, restand 2 Dawn, set what is active at the end of the turn. They're getting 3 Dawn back here because we can't remove their board. Absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. They Nami, replace Nami after they use the effect already because they're searching for something. What are we looking for here? What are we looking for? Monkey D. Luffy. They're going to play Monkey D. Luffy. Restand 4 Dawn. They're going to get 3 Dawn back at the end of the turn. So now they can, what, attach Dawn to leader and just go 9 at lead? Let me just block. We just have to tax them again. Oh. Now I'm confused because they don't get their leader effect. Right? Because they have to have 5 or less rested. And they have 6. They'd have to rest Dawn for a counter event first. I think we're just going to tax gate them again. 6 at leader. See what they decide to do. Because they can like restand a Dawn with Bonnie, but they can't leader effects. They have more than 5 Dawn. You have to have 5 or less active Dawn to use the counter effect. Oh? Would we ever commit that way? Surely not. We're gonna go 6. There's no way. I will Goldie Roger if they take this. If they took a 6, I would Goldie Roger. They left too many Dawn active. Yep, they get to counter out for 2, but they couldn't get out of anything else. We were gonna Goldie Roger. They just left too many Dawn active. They needed to attach it to leader. They needed to attach 2 Dawn to leader, counter out, and then Bonnie on the next attack, not the first attack, but the second attack after they counter out with the leader. That would have been the correct way to do it, but they did things incorrectly. We were going to tax gate them though again, so they literally couldn't attack with any of their characters without discarding cards, and we were going to eat their hand up. So we were going to swing, 6 and 6. That would get 2 of these. Then we'd go 12. They would take, and then we'd go tax gate, so they'd only have 4 or 5 cards in hand, so they can technically only attack twice on the board. So they could go like, 17, 17, and then leader attack or whatever it would be. But that doesn't get them there. Taxgate was MVP of the red-green match. That is the card to keep. And then after that, we were going to take the attacks anyways, go down to 0, block out, counter, because we have Taxgate, 12 cost, Goldie Roger. At that point, they only would have 0. They'd have 1 card in hand because of the Zoro forced them to discard cards from attacking twice. And yeah, we would have cooked. We were cooking there. Light work. No reaction. All right. Let's check in. The regionals is in round 5 right now. Let's click over and see what's going on. Round 5. I was watching this a little bit earlier. That's what kind of made me want to stream. Eggman is streaming the core TCG regionals right now. So this is kind of something I've been keeping on in the background, paying attention to as much as I can. But there we go. All right. Yeah, so we're in round 5. Once we get the round started, we will take a look into it, because I wouldn't mind watching some of the top tier players here, because some of these guys are pretty freaking good, man. I mean, they're at regionals right now. We're not at regionals. Are you guys at regionals? I doubt it. You wouldn't be watching this if you were at regionals. You'd be getting ready for your next match. So I'm excited. I want to definitely do a regional sometime soon, though, for sure. But like I said, this is all Eggman stream with core TCG. Cool group out of LA, so I definitely need to get into a regional soon. Go see if I can cook up. OP13 is gonna be my set, man. I'm really feeling it. I think I'm gonna actually like no life ace, because it's super easy, but also not, because like there are little things I've noticed like early game. Having certain cards is really important against specific matchups. So as long as you know your matchup spread, I think you can do really good with ace. It's just knowing those matchups, man. That IMU matchup is difficult. Whoever gets second kind of wins. So If you go into a regional in the next set and you get second every game with whatever deck you're playing, you're probably going to win it all. Legitimately, if you can just high roll the dice every single game, you're going to win it all. But if you're not high rolling in the next set, we're kind of cooked. We are definitely going to be cooked. So, hey, I'm just saying, let's grind out this OP13 as it comes up. We're going to wait for this to happen. We're going to go back into some games here. I was going to do ranked, but we'll wait for the next thing to come up. We'll take on a Zoro. This is a horrible match. This is a miserable matchup. One that is losing a lot. Losing this a lot more times than we're winning it, to say the least. I don't hate Atmos. They took second. Taxgate's not that great. I feel like this hand's so good and so bad. I don't know this match well enough. We'll keep and see what Atmos can do. I just don't know if 4 cost we want to bounce back. Like, here's your Queen back. I do still play Red Green Law. I haven't played it in a while, though. But, I mean, I still have my Red Green Law leader back here. Chilling, hanging out. We're going to go 1, look at the top 5. Only thing we can grab is Thatch. Thank goodness we didn't fumble that one. But yeah, I still have my leader right here. PSA 10 Red Green Law leader. I just have not played Red Green Law in a while. I saw he did well in a tournament recently, so excited to try it sometime soon. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my lordy lord. We need to bounce this guy back ASAP, so it's good we kept the Atmos. I don't think Pudding's ever good in this matchup. I know that sounds crazy because Pudding's just such a good card, but I think we get out of that for sure. I'm going to go 6 in the lead. Normally, if they're a good Zoro player, it's not that good. If they're a good Zoro player, it's not a good card. I'm going to reveal 10 cost and Jozu here. I should have done the Thatch. They knew we had the Thatch in hand. I should have showed the Thatch and not shown the Jozu. Shown the 10 cost in the Newgate, though. Then we're just going to bounce that Zoro back. Say, you can have this. You can keep it. Keep it. Keep it for yourself. I don't want it. I don't want it. The tournament that's going right now is the Los Angeles. I don't know what tournament. Oh, I don't know what tournament it did good at. I didn't do like crazy. I think it placed somewhere in the top 64. It didn't like win or anything like that. But I saw somebody was cooking up a list. Pass. Sorry, my bad. My bad, Zoro. Hey, my bad, dog. My bad, my guy. Yeah, I saw a list on I think it was Instagram where I follow a bunch of like the One Piece people on Instagram. Everyone uses X or Twitter or whatever you guys call it. I don't use that. Like, I just don't use Twitter. It's not my thing. Twitter is not my thing. I don't be on that. I got enough social media work going on. Like, I can't do all this. It is way too much. Whoops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's put this down here. There we go. I like that a little more. So you guys can actually see the cards. Like, our opponent could, they could go Tashigi and swing 8 in the leader. That would freaking suck. Then I'd be giving them their Tashigi back, then they rest our Jozu. That would cook. That would cook pretty, it cook too much. Okay, whew. We're good. We're replaying the Zoro and just swinging 8. I want to get out of this. I do, but I don't want to give them 2Ks, two 2Ks. We're going to use the Ezo. I guess we're going to give them 2 2Ks. I don't think this is ever going to be good with how much we're controlling their board, so we're actually going to drop this. We're going to... I don't want to lose Jozu either, because we're going to use Jozu, and we're never going to use Thatch. We're never going to use Thatch in this match, especially. Ooh, Marco's just that good. He's that guy. Oh, we should have kept the freaking... Oh. 5 in the lead. Should have kept the Ezo. Should have kept the Ezo here. Actually, we're bouncing some counter back to hand. We kind of need it at this point. The Marco would be really good here, man. It would. Why are we worried about the Zoro? Why do I care about the Zoro? We're going to lose value out of the Marco, though, when they rest it. That's the issue. When they rest it and just get rid of it, like, they're not going to attack it. So I think Jozu actually is better here. Just get rid of their board over and over again. We lose the Atmos, but that gives us a 1K we don't mind getting rid of. Next turn we can Marco and then just swing into our opponent. Because we're going to save the Jozu for sure. We're going to drop the Uta and the Atmos. It's going to be 4K counter. Because they should tap 5 for Tashigi here and swing 10 into Jozu. And like I said, we'll counter out of that. They really... Oh, wow. Return Law to play... Or return Mihawk to play Mihawk if you have 2 or less characters. That don't work, my friend. My friendo. That does not work. You tried, but it didn't work. That did not cook. Who's at my door? 6 in the lead. 1K. Interesting enough. Could go with a blocker, but we just go with the... I don't think I'm ever going to remove this Mihawk. I don't think I care about the Mihawk, honestly. I think we just go 7 at leader and 7 at leader. And leave all this Dawn active. Like, I don't think it matters. 7-9. I kind of left the Dawn active in case they block with the law. I could have gone 8-8, which would have been better. Definitely would have been better there to go 8-8. Because now they could block 2K, but then we swing 9 into it. So it kind of isn't better. It kind of is. Plus 1,000 a leader. Guess what? We do not care. I'm going to leave 1 Dawn active. No, actually, 10. 10 at leader. Put him down to 1. Pudding would be really nice right now. Pudding would have cooked. Dude, this is how you win this match. Just bounce their board back like crazy. Atmos, MVP, we're doing pretty good. 0 cost event, 1K, 1K. Let me know you're cooked by letting me know you're cooked type shit, you know. Like, you're not doing anything. They're going to go 8 cost Mihawk here, restand 4 Dawn. Oh, they're going to go Kowina? Kowina? You think that's good? That ain't doing nothing. Let me tell you right now. That ain't doing nothing in this match. So we're feeling good. This is actually really good for us. Because, I mean, even if they do get rid of the Jozu, we get a draw card. They go with the Zoro. Dude, why are they not finding Tashigi? They need to find a Tashigi sometime soon. They can go 11 into Jozu, and then 11 into Face. We're just going to take both of those, let both of them go. Then we're going to 10 cost. 8. Maybe they're going to go 8-8-8. Nope, they're just going to go 11-11. Yep, you got them. I'll draw a card. And then they're going to hit us. We're going to have to take it, because I'm not getting out of 11 here. Like I could, but I don't need to. Ooh. Ooh, this is cooking. Hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. I can actually commit the Marco now, can I? No. I have to go 6 into Kowina here. Get that off the board. Oh, I should have gone... Oh, I can still do it. 8 to play the 10. Do you ever take a life here to go even bigger? Because we're going to have triple blockers on the board, so they can't beat us. I actually think we take a life here, give plus 2,000 a leader, draw 2. We're going to trash 1, which is going to be the Garp in case they play some kind of 4-cost blocker. 2 Dawn on leader, 2 Dawn on Marco. Do we ever swing 8 into Law, or do we hold the blocker? And I think we hold the blocker because we're going to be playing triple blocker here. That helps us into DMG and Hoodie Jones. And then we just pass. Like, I would love to kill the Law, but just worrying about Deadman's game is so bad. So they can rest both of our big guys, but I don't think that does anything to us. I think we'd be perfectly fine. Because we wouldn't lose, right? 7 for Hoodie Jones. And they can go like 6. No, they'd have to go 8. So they can go 5 into the Uta, 8 into the Marco, 8 in the lead, and then 8 more in the lead. But we're an 8K leader, so it doesn't do the same. They do 4 for Deadman's game. They'd have 6 Dawn after that, which they could go, 6. I don't even think they commit the Mihawk at this point. That's why we didn't kill it. So they could go 1 Dawn here, 6. We 1K. They could then go... I don't know what they could do that's enough, honestly. I don't think there's anything they can do in this situation that we lose to. Because even double restand event, we have the blockers, so 4 Dawn, and then they can commit 3 Dawn on leader, 8, 8, 8. So that'd be 1K, 1K, oh, 2K. We don't even lose anything. Like, they swing into the Uta and remove it. That's fine. That's fine for sure. When they don't find Tashigi, dude, whew, whew. Like, it feels good. This match actually feels good. I think we've just done things properly, too. I think this is a really hard match for sure. That's why they're having to calculate so much. With only 3 cards in hand, you kind of have to just figure it out. Even if they did have a restand event, I don't think they have it. Like, because we are an 8K leader now. Taking that last life was really important, I think. Because we were a 6K leader, like, this is a lot more, a lot more worrisome. But now, like, they're swinging 8. It's like, oh no. I can either give them a 1K or I can give them a blocker. Would we ever lose to 3 cost? They'd go 9-9 to a restand event. I actually think we Marco out of this. so that we guarantee can commit this blocker specifically rather than losing cards. This blocker draws us 3 cards, which I think is actually stronger. So we get to draw 3 cards here. They may be all bricks, but we get 3 cards and we get a way out of the blockers if they play any. Another 8. Well, for that, I'm just going to 1K. 1K with the Ezo, because we don't need to search anything. We have everything we need now. So now they could go 10. In which we would just... I don't think we need this. Now we just go for clearing board, I'm pretty sure. And we can hold the blocker. Or do we just go for game? I think we actually just go game. Because we don't need the Atmos. That was one thing I was holding on to Atmos for a while there, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of math that goes into this. I feel like we just win. I do feel that way, but I'm not confident. I think our best bet's actually getting out of this. Draw 2. In case it goes an extra turn, I'm going to hold the Marco and just drop the new gate. Do we go 8 into law? I think so. If they counter out, I will commit into the law again. Because I don't care if they remove one or a new gate at this point. We're just here to get cards out of hand. That's all we need to do. If they let this go, though, we just sit on the 3 blockers again. Except now they're just bigger and better. And we have a ton of counter. And if we go to 0, we have 2 12Ks and a Goldie Roger. It's just guaranteed game at that point. 12-12, well, 6-12-12, 13. It's not guaranteed. Depends on if they counter out of this or not. My biggest fear is Dead Man's Game, but that's still only 8-8 is all they could do. Like, they can't win. Restand event DMG does not even get them there. Restand event and DMG does not even get them there. They do 2K, 1K. Are we ever worried about this? It's only a 1K, right? So they'd have to get through 2 blockers. That's 4 Dawn. They have 6 Dawn after that. So they can swing 6. We counter 1. And then they can swing 8 into lead because they have to be able to restand from the blocker, so we can block that. 8 more in the lead. We block that. And then 8 more in the lead. We 2K, 1K, which we do have the counter for. So I think we actually just pass. We don't need to remove the law. Or they can go 6, 6, 8, 8. But then they can't DMG. So I guess they go 6, 6, 12, 12. But that also just does not get them there. There is no way out for this Zoro player. That is the big thing with this match. You need to know whether you need to commit or not. And I think triple blockers is really important in this match specifically. So hiding behind, getting away from Hody. Because 7 Dawn for Hody, they could rest 2 of our blockers, our 2 big blockers more than likely. And then go, 8, again, 8, 8, 8. Or just 8, 8. It'd be 8, 6, 8, 8. No, I'm not in Colombia. Colombia is too far away for me. Well, it's not like too far away, but, it's not too far away, but it's a little more than I'd like to go on a Saturday. This is my one Saturday off this month. Next weekend I'm in Salisbury, and the weekend after that we're in Mebane for our events. So I was not going to Colombia. I'd rather be in LA playing the regionals today. They're gonna go Law, return Perona to probably replay Perona. Yep, makes sense to me. Draw more cardboard. Pretty good stuff right there. Drawing cardboard is pretty damn good, if you ask me. They can't commit both blockers now, though. And we can actually take the attack. They just swing 9. We could just take and Goldie Roger guarantee lethal. So they can't attack us. They literally cannot attack us, or they just guarantee lose. They grab a Koshiro blocker. These blockers aren't going to save you if you attack me. But I think they just don't attack, because then we can just block and block. So more than likely they don't attack. If they do attack, it'd be incorrect. Ace is so much fun, dude. I'm having so much fun just cooking these people. Like, the crazy thing in OP13 that I've seen is, like, Normally you're playing like in OP 12.5, no offense, but our meta, there's a lot of people are just not good. They're just not good. Yep, and you lose. Guarantee they lose. I can guarantee it. Okay, I was just saying how these people are like actually really good, and I lied to you. I lied to you. Block this. It's guaranteed lethal because 12 is guaranteed to hit, 12 is guaranteed to hit, 13 is guaranteed to hit. This gets them to a 7k. Yep, they can't even counter that, so it's just guaranteed game. After Hickory is Mebane, North Carolina. So it's like close to Burlington, in between Raleigh and like Winston and Greensboro area. That's where I'll be. That's where I'll be at. Ooh, we're about to start the next round of the tournament. All right, we're gonna go check that out. We're about to check this out. No more face for you guys. Sorry. I'd rather you guys see their awesome live stream here from Core TCG and Eggman events. But we'll still be here yapping. Just you won't get to see my pretty face. We're gonna talk about some of the top tier gameplay. The top tier gameplay. What in the world? Why does it do that? I need to move. I'm gonna move you guys yapping over here to the bottom right. You ever been to Harrisburg, Virginia? Harrisburg, Virginia. I haven't done any events out there, but I know where I think it's Harrisburg, Virginia. North Carolina. What the heck? Near Concord? So many people call it Concord. I've been in that area. I mean, I don't do anything specific in there. We're doing something in Salisbury, literally next weekend, which is maybe 30 minutes away. We're doing a booster pack bash, so it's like a, no, North Carolina? Yeah, so, yeah, I've been in the area. I've just never been to Harrisburg specifically. I'm close by, though. We're going to see what these guys are playing in a second. But yeah, come check out the Salisbury Booster Pack Bash at Collector's Cove, North Carolina. We're doing it next weekend from 3 p.m. to whenever. We're going pretty late. It says 9 o'clock, but we plan on probably going later. We're having a mini card show. I'll be set up selling cards, buying cards, trading cards, all that good jazz. Trying to just buy, sell, trade, have the fun stuff that we usually do. So that is the plan. What is happening over here? Why are we not starting this match? I need to listen in on this. What is going on? I need to get my headset on. I don't think they're really telling us anything. Okay, they're not really telling us anything that's going on. I don't know why they didn't just do the match. I'm in Texas now, but I spent 1st to 8th grade there way back. Heck yeah. Yeah, Harrisburg's a nice area from what I've seen. I mean, it's like, it's close to Concord, so that's always nice. I'm in North Carolina, so I'm in this area all the time. I literally travel North Carolina the most. I'm more in North Carolina than I am anywhere else, because I live in North Carolina. I like traveling to other collecticons and stuff, but it's a lot of freaking work, man. Trying to do this content creation, run card shows, and do all that. That's why I don't stream often, is because of how much actually goes in on the background. Owning, 2 businesses and doing YouTube is, it's tiring, bro. It's tiring as crap. And then having to have like a social life and friends, just forget about that. Like, that ain't happening out here, but we push on and have fun doing it. I mean, I love making videos or I wouldn't do it, so. But yeah, definitely try to come out, Polly. I'd love to see you. I still have your Dofi up here. It's up here now with some of the Grells. I put it on the other side now with the pre-errata Luffy. And dude, I need to do a collection reveal. I definitely need to do a collection. Polly, I need to get you to do a collection reveal. I'm sure you got some cool stuff hidden in there. Being one of the greatest of all time, one of the greatest card players of all time. The Appalachians are beautiful, dude. Anytime you can go to the mountains, beautiful, beautiful out there. We love it. Hey, look at this. We got the match. Purple Luffy versus Purple Katakuri. This is fire.
This is going to be a fun freaking match, dude. I have enjoyed Purple Katakuri, seeing it played so much. Like, if you can get your curve properly and hit your puddings multiple times in a row, it's game over. It is game over out here, dude. Purple Katakuri is so much fun, but Purple Luffy is just too freaking good. Magellan putting in so much work, even in the current format. And these two people seem like really good sports. Really good sports over here, because they were sitting there chatting and laughing earlier, so I thought that was really cool. See some blinged out decks. We can see a queen in the Purple Luffy's hand. Dude, he's going old school style. Still playing Purple Queen is crazy. Get his 2-Dawn and pass. Nothing to do early on a 2-Dawn turn for the Katakuri. We're going to hit the 4-Dawn play for the Luffy, and I'm sure he's going to play a Bon Clay, as we do see a Bon Clay in his hand. Also, we see a 9-cost Luffy, and we see the match go away. No, we're back. We're back. We're so freaking back. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. They play Disaster or whatever it is, so they don't want to take a life, or they did take a life. I'm so confused. Why did we not lead effect into Bon Clay? Maybe they're setting up for something later, but that's weird. The playmat is nuts, dude. LCS has got them, and they won't get rid of them. I've tried to buy some of these, dude. They're so cool, and they're hard to find. We're going to see the 3-cost pudding. They're going to go probably swing 6 here for the category. Maybe 7. Maybe 7 Dawn -1 unless they have a non-A. Nope. So we're going to see 6, Dawn -1, and then they get plus 1,000. They get the Dawn back from the pudding. He asks for consent to look at the deck. Remember, if you're playing this deck, always ask consent to look at your opponent's top deck. Or they can just grab it themselves and show you without looking at it themselves. They get the Dawn back from the pudding as rested, so they're back to 4 Dawn. Yup. And they take. Luffy's going to take the 7k early. I don't know why we didn't play Bon Clay. Why do we play Disaster Performance or whatever? Maybe they want to Bon Clay this turn, so they can Bon Clay 1, 2, 3, 4 Dawn, 3 Dawn. So they can leader effect, go to 8. Then they can tap 4 for the Bon Clay to go to 9. Tap 5 to play Queen, Dawn -1. 7, Sanji. What? Did not see that coming. We didn't see the Sanji in his hand, though, so not much we can do there. They're going to go 6 into the pudding here. Pudding is squished and gone. 7 into leader, and I think if you're the Katakuri, you just take that. They don't really have a way to control your hand side except for 4-cost law. It's a great day, Nico. Lead Performer Disaster. That's what the freaking card's called. Holy cow. It's a great day, Nico, dude. We get to look at some of the LA regionals here from Eggman Events, doing the live stream here for Core TCG. So I'm having a good day. I could not remember the damn card's name, dude. I was struggling, but I just don't know why we didn't play. Why didn't we play Bon Clay? Like, I just don't get why we didn't play Bon Clay. Like, I guess Lead Performer Disaster replaces itself. It says draw 1 card, then gain 1 Dawn is active. Like, that's nice and all, but like, I don't know. I feel like Bon Clay right now would be crazy. Having a 7k attacker, because you know they're going to play Parasparrow. That would have been so good. Now you want to play a 9-cost Luffy on the next turn. And he just look at the top of his deck again. Gets to know what he's getting in hand at least. And then he gets to use the Parasparrow, pitch a card, gain 1 Dawn back as active. He just counters with the Bon Clay and the 6-cost. What is going on here? Why is he running Big Mom Pirates counter cards? That's so weird. But I appreciate it, Nico. Thanks for loving the content. We got plenty more coming out. A lot more, like, trying to do stuff other than just deck profiles. Like I said, I'm doing a PSA video, trying to show you guys, like, how to grade cards and do that stuff. I should have my grading submission back in 2 weeks, so that's kind of when that video is scheduled, because I want to do everything in one video, like the entire grade submission and showing you guys how I grade it. So I did all the pre-video footage on how to grade One Piece cards, and then we'll actually have the other stuff. So gonna be a little cool stuff there. 5 in the face, you have to Dawn -1 here and get out of it for free. They get to look at the top of the opponent's deck. Just free info. They're going to still hit a 7 Dawn turn to hit the pudding next turn, so they're okay going Dawn -1. He's running that list from Nats. Seems like it so far. I have not seen the list from Nats, not going to lie. I have not seen it. They're going to go 7 in the lead. He's going to take. They're going to take 1 Dawn, gain a Dawn back as active. 9-cost Luffy here. 9-cost Linlin, even better, because we did not see the 9-cost Linlin yet in hand. So, I mean, with the amount of life he's taking, he's got to have a huge hand size. Discard the It's to Die For. That's the It's to Die For. Holy cow. And then put Parasparrow at the bottom of the opponent's life, and then gain a life. Did they gain a life? I don't think they gained a life. Am I wrong? Am I wrong there? I'm confused. They're going to play 2-cost Katakuri, pop it, and play out an 8-cost Katakuri from hand. Dude, that is so weird. Did they not gain a life? Am I wrong? They're going to play out another Parasparrow. So they're going to swing in for 6, Dawn -1, look at the top of the opponent's deck, yada yada, whatever. Gain 1 back as active. So it's telling us they have the 1-cost counter event more than likely in the Katakuri's hand. Look at the top of their deck. It's to die for again. Crazy. It looked like it's to die for, at least I can't really tell. Watching this on OBS. I'm not even watching the actual video. I'm just watching on OBS to make sure everything's looking good for you guys. The Gum Gum Giant? No. I'm so lost. I'm just a boy. Oh, they reveal a Gum Gum Giant. I'm so stupid. Bruh. Gum Gum Giant going in hand, though. Crazy. We know at least what's in their hand. They're going to look at the top 3 or 5 cards of the deck with the... we're the one who's going to claim the One Piece. Grab a Big Mom Pirates or an Animal Kingdom type. They grab Big Mom Pirates, of course. And then pass, gain it on back as active or rested. So they're sitting at 8 Dawn there for the Katakuri. They can go back and go down to 9 unless they want a 10 cost. See, I didn't think he did. He did not gain a life there. He definitely fumbled the bag. He Dawn -1 to get out of the attack. And they can go 7, 9, 10. But that doesn't win them the game. 7, they just block. 9, they just counter 2. And then 10. No, so they're going to go 8. Opponent's going to take. They're going to go 9, and then they're going to go 10. They're going to block in 2K. Get out of it with the Strucin. Going to tap 5 here for the Queen we saw way earlier in the game. Draw 2 and trash 1. Yeah, he kind of cooked himself, dude. Why would you not gain a life? Why are we not gaining life out here? That was the biggest fumble I've ever seen. We know they have the Gum Gum Giant, so actually putting down the Bon Clay now was crazy. That was actually crazy clutch. That was brilliant almost. Using the Queen paired with the Bon Clay, absolutely absurd. Granted, we could have done that before we played the Sanji, because we took the life, went to 8, then you can Bon Clay, then you can Queen, but instead you went with the bigger body with the Sanji and resting the pudding so they can't continue to get value. Dude, this guy's a good player. If he didn't fumble that one spot, I actually think he'd be in a really, really good spot. Our opponent's going to tap 7 for pudding, Dawn -2, draw 2 cards first off. Absolutely absurd value. Then you get to play out a 6 to 8 cost character, or 6 to 8k power character. And that's going to be the 8 cost Katakuri. Cheating out bodies, doing their thing, yada yada, whatever. And that's going to put 2 blockers on the board. Now they can swing in for 6 with Katakuri. Look at the top of their opponent's deck. Dawn -1, gain the Dawn back with Parasparrow. I think that was a double finger, missed double finger right there. So they're going to announce 4 costs with the Parasparrow. Ooh, I nailed it. I freaking nailed it, man. I told you. I knew what it was. I know what I'm doing here. I can read. I have the ability to read, guys. I know not many of us do here. Alright, they're going to swing 7, and they still have the Katakuri as the ability to attack, so... They Gum Gum Giant out of the 7k, and then they're going to block out of the 8. Or the potential 8, because they could obviously swing bigger with the character here. So they're going to Gum Gum Giant out. Whatever they swing with the Katakuri, they're just going to block with the Queen and let the Queen go. Yep. There's no way they save it. What? We're saving the Queen there is kind of crazy to me. Restand 2, gain 2 Dawn back as rested from the Katakuris. This is an interesting match. This is not top tables, by the way. I think what they said is that they're going through and finding cool matchups rather than the top tables. But still, maybe this is top table. Be kind of crazy if this is, dude. If Katakuri wins regionals, we're cheering. We're going crazy. We're making a Katakuri video tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off, and I would still do it for the boys back home. For the boys back home, gotta do it. What did even happen? They played the pudding. Oh, they're playing the Big Mom package. I see what we're doing now. So they have a 9 cost Lin. Interesting enough.
They swing 5, they Dawn -1, look at the top of their opponent's deck. They should know almost every card in the Purple Luffy's hand at this point. They swing 7, they block, they swing 8, and they block in 1K. I think both of those is correct. Because they can swing 9, you can take that, in my personal opinion. In my humblest of opinions. Because now you're about to remove the Parasparrow from your opponent's board with a 9-cost Lin. Because I think we saw him grab a 9-cost Lin. The only issue is you won't have any active Dawn if you play a 9-cost Lin. They're going to 1-cost, reveal the top of their opponent's deck, and then counter out of the attack. So reveal 3-cost, the Strucin, Sir Strucin himself, the big cake maker in the One Piece world. They're going to rest 8 for Katakuri, it looks like, so replace... What? Why are we even looking at the top of our opponent's deck with the pudding? Is that value? I guess because they get it back for free, because they're about to play the Katakuri. So there's no reason not to. If you're playing the Katakuri blocker here, yeah. Yeah, they're playing Katakuri blocker. That's what we saw him draw. We didn't see him draw 9 Lin. He gets to restand, get his Dawn back anyway, so it didn't really matter. And he still had enough Dawn to use a Gum Gum Giant this turn. So we're sitting on double blockers, which is nice, in the Queen and the 8-cost Katakuri. We do need to remove the Bon Clay at all, if at all possible, because that card just swinging for 8 as a 1K, like, you can attack 5 into it and just get rid of him. You definitely need to, in my personal opinion. This is a good match. I did not expect, wow, 10-cost Lin here. Did not see that coming. Dawn -1. It'll look at the top of the opponent's deck. We didn't see what that one was. I'm not even going to try. We did not see what that one was. Not even worth the effort. They're gonna be fully tapped out though, so no active Dawn for any counter events or anything. 6, they 2K out with a double finger. They're gonna swing. They're gonna Parasparrow effect, reveal the top of the opponent's deck. It's still the Strucin. I guess nothing changed. And they get a Dawn back as active, so they will have an active Dawn. Well, if only I could figure out how the deck actually worked. That'd be crazy. They're gonna go 7 in the lead. They have 1 card in hand. So they take first. They have a Gum Gum Giant in hand, by the way. We did see that. So now they block out. Oh, they don't. It's Blast Breath. Dawn -1, get out of it for 4K. Then they swing 8, block with the Queen. And then they swing 12 and you block with the Katakuri. You can't counter out. You have no active Dawn. Ah, that's actually the best way to do it, because it's 8. So you block and then 2K, and then you block with the Queen. So now you get to save your attacker, because you have to go for lethal here. You have to somehow sneak lethal here. Restand a bunch of characters. I mean, this is absurd. That 10-cost Lin is going to make the leader into a 7K attacker. Your opponent has 1 card in hand, or a 7K leader. So you're attacking into a 7K leader. You get plus 1,000 from your leader effect. You have 1 Dawn active for a 5K counter event. It's absolutely absurd. It's absolutely insane what's about to happen. So they're going to swing 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. And hope. But you just take, block, block, counter. Where's the Vegapunk that I crave? We're going to make an OP13 video on Vegapunk next week. I've been wanting to do some OP13 content now that we're like less than a month away. So I'm going to make an OP13 list for Vegapunk again, kind of re-up on it. Try out the Stussy this time, because we did 9-cost Bonnie, it was okay. I'm going to try to force the Stussy to work. I don't think it will. I actually didn't like the Stussy in the deck. The Vegapunk's where it's at, though. That is the deck channel. I wish it was just good in the next set, but I've tried it so much, and it's just kind of folded. It folds every single time. Bro was attaching Dawn and then unattaching Dawn. Like, are we not going to... we just cool with that? Like, I get it. Like, I get how the math works. I get why he's doing the math, but... I think you legitimately just get out of this and you win. Guaranteed. Okay, or you could do that. I don't think that's correct. I actually do not think that's correct at all. You have guaranteed lethal on the clapback. You don't need to save your blockers in this situation. I mean, like, you're not going to lose. Don't get me wrong. He shouldn't lose. He has, like, 7 cards in hand. But I would just take, lead effect, then use the Lin effect. Go into an 8k counter right there. 1 Dawn gives you a plus 5k. So you get out of a 13k attack. That's what should have been done. You just take, block, counter. And you're good. You are cooking at that point. I think you just do the Lin first maybe against the small 8k attacks as well, because you're a 7k leader then. Now they're going to swing 10. You take. That is the correct play if they're swinging 10, because 10 is one of their higher attacks. That's probably one of the largest attacks. They're going to go 10 again. I think committing that blocker early was not smart. So now it's plus 1,000 on the leader for the counter. Then they tap 1, plus 5,000, reveal the top of the opponent's deck, count 1 cost, they counter out for an 11k. We hit an ad. In the most important moments of the game, we're going to hit an ad. We need YouTube Premium out here. What are we doing? 2k, 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 2k. Guarantee get out of it, and then they can take and then block. It was guaranteed game after that. Wow. Katakuri pulls through. Not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting at all in the round 5 now? I think if he gains the life, he's in a way better spot. He just forgot to gain a life. I think it was a lot of pressure. I'm happy Katakuri won, don't get me wrong, because I would love to see Katakuri take it all. Samuel Santiago, great game right there. Vincent Tran's a great player. I think he just had that one misplay that kind of lost in the match right there. Not getting the life put him in a bad spot. I wish I could have heard the commentators, but I did not listen to the commentators there. It is what it is. It'd be that way. Hey, we've all made misplays. We've all done it. We have all done it. We're going to do one more game here today, and then I'm going to call it for the day. Just doing a short 2-hour Switch stream, playing a few games. Hey, we said we wanted some Vegapunk. Let's do some Vegapunk. I have too many decks at this point. Oh, not blue-green Sanji. Vegapunk. Not playing any of those decks. Not playing any of those decks. Sure, we'll try this one. This deck likes to go second, so we're going to go second. Mulligan. Nami is horrible in this match. Nami, depressing. Not good in this match. They grab an Emporio Ivankov, 4 cost. Okay. We're cooking over here. In case you're wondering, we are cooking. They're a 5 life leader, so Atlas gets a lot of value in this match, especially. We're running one of the Blaze Slice. So we're running this. We're running 2 of this, I think. We're running this specifically for the IMU match. It's the only way to really close out that match, I'm not going to lie. You can also use it for a counter event to give plus 1,000 for the turn to your leader. So that's also nice, because then we're just giving them 2Ks. But they grab another Ivankov, and they grab another Ivankov. That's kind of crazy. 5? Sure. Bruh. It always be that way. It really always be your own. Type shit, you know? That's tough. We're going to play Lilith. Look at the top 5. We'll grab a 2K counter. Psych. We already have the Blaze Life. I would love to grab Rayquaza for later, but I think we just need more counter. 2K. We have 2 2Ks, actually. No, we're good. We're good. Deploy the 5 cost Shaka here. 5 cost 7K for 1 Dawn is busted. That is such a good combo. They're going to 5 cost Ivankov into Inazuma. What are we doing here? What is Sabo doing? Interesting. So we're going to gain a life here. We're actually going to tap 5. So we're going to gain a life. So we're going to go 5, 6, 7. He said the thing. So 5 in a life. They're going to counter 2. We're going to go 6 in a life. Dude, we found the weirdest Ivankov deck list out here. I have not seen a deck list like this. What did they just trigger? Oh, Morley. Unblockable Morley. 7 in the leader. So they're playing like a trigger package, red trigger package. Do we ever remove the Ivankov or the Morley here? Unblockable is kind of annoying, but this is a bigger body. But unblockable, I don't think I want to deal with unblockable later. We're going to tap 5, discard a Blaze Slice, pop the Morley, and then I think we gain a life here. There's not really a body I want to put onto the board anyways. So we're going to put the Rayquaza into life. We can counter out to put bodies into the trash. We could have countered out with a body in the trash, but I don't think I really want to do that. This guy's cooking something. I don't know what he's cooking. Vegetable stew it looks like, but hey, they're cooking something. Good for you, my friend. I don't like it personally, but hey, if you're gonna cook, I'm gonna respect the hustle. 6 cost Sabo. Give a rested Dawn to their leader, make it into an 8 cost, and give plus 1,000 across the freaking board. It's where the Inazuma would get rushed in those situations. Or no, it gets banish. Oh, banish. We don't like banish. Damn. So they're gonna go 7 into 6. $2K. I'm gonna give it my whole hand here. 2K. It's hard for them to commit this into life. Like, if they do, I don't really care. Because I can gain more life. Hopefully. Hopefully. Whew, okay, we can. Thank goodness. Top 3. Look at the top 5. We're gonna grab a... Nami's pretty good here, though. Nami would KO body on the board. I think I'd rather put a body on the board. If your opponent has 2 or less life, you rest a 4 cost. So we can rest the Inazuma, actually. So what do we put into life here? Obviously not Vegapunk. Vegapunk would not be good into life. It would be great for a blocker on the board, but then we just lose presence. I think we grab Pythagoras. That's 1 Dawn, 1 Dawn. We have 3 additional Dawn here. So we can go 6 in a face. And then 6 in a face. And then 6 in a face. I wish this deck was good, man. And did we ever go 8 in the Inazuma here? No, because we can Blaze Slice it. But if they do things correctly, we couldn't Blaze Slice it. I think we have to just go for game. Not like now, but like set up to go for game. You know what I'm saying? They can't really commit the Sabo. They have to go Dragon Sabo again. They already have another Sabo. So if they do have the Dragon, they're in a pretty good spot. Alright, add a card to the top of our life. Now the Vegapunk would have actually been really good. Now that we see how aggressively they were taking, we just Vegapunk, have a blocker, and play something else out as active. Pass. It's a 1K counter, and we rest a 4 cost. It's not bad. It's probably not good enough. It's probably not good enough to not die. They put a little too many bodies on the board. See, it's like the Nami could have KO'd the Ivankov, which would be nice, but then they still have 3 attacks, and we are not getting a life, so we're at 1 life with Banish on the board. Is not great for us. Then we'd have to trash the Bonnie and then KO this and then draw a card and then maybe get more counter. Huh. Stage, discard Dragon to grab an Inazuma. What? My drink of the day? Propel. Propel Grape Water. Since we're on our Marineford TCG vibes, I like it. I like it a lot. The good stuff right there. Tis the good stuff right there. Incorrect. Guess what? Boom. Plus 1,000. Block that. Resolve attack. No trigger. We're hoping and praying here, guys. Propel Grape. Picked it up today at the store. Ugh. This is not great, guys. This is not going well. They went a little wide on us. We couldn't control the board. We went wide on them. They went wide on us. I think the Vegapunk blocker was better. Then again, it might not be. It depends on if we get the Shocker or not. If we don't get the Shocker, we're cooked. If we don't get the Shocker, we're cooked. Oh, we did get it. Well, we did get it, but we might have gotten it. We'll have to look after the game. 7 in the face. I'm going to take... I think they just split though. 4, 7, 7 again. Use the trigger, replace the Lilith, get the blocker. Light work. Hey. Hey. Now what do you want to do? They could go... Oh, they're going Dragon. They're absolutely Dragon right now. The issue is this is a 6K leader. Oh. This is not the dragon you were hoping for. This is not the dragon we were hoping for, guys. We're cooked. Have I tried not losing? Not recently, actually. I usually try to lose and see what would happen. Would we have hit the Shaka? Bonnie. We would have hit the Shaka. We would have Vegapunk, Shaka. Because Shaka out of life. We would have actually not lost if we would have done that. Crazy work right there. The Vegapunk would have gotten it for us. Can't expect it, though. Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to play Vegapunk today. OP13, Vegapunk gets cooked. Like, so badly. Like, here, let's take on an ace. Now you guys got me in my Vegapunk vibes. We're going to take second, and I'm keeping that. Give me every Shaka I could ever use, please. This card is actually horrible in this match, but every Shaka I can ever have, I like it. Yeah, it just doesn't work. This is the MVP, though. 5 cost, 7k on turn 1. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do, my friend. I just need a 3 cost here. Definitely need a 3 cost here to keep pressure on. So let me go 7 cost, or 7k, and then a 5k. But of course we don't get it. The new learner set? Yeah, I've got 2 over there, actually. I've got 2 over there, don't worry. I've got 2 learner sets over there. I'm ready. I'm ready to learn something. I need it bad. I'm down bad at the moment. No, do not switch to Pokemon. You'll regret it. You'll cry every day. Jozu? What a beautiful Jozu card. 7 in the lead? Sure. Alright. The worst card for this match, specifically. 7 at leader. It's not going well. That card, this card's also dog water. Deploy a card, Shaka, pass. This card is dog water in this match because I have to commit 2 Dawn on it now. So next turn we're only going to play 1 character, or we're going to gain a life. We're actually going to gain a life next turn. So we're going to go 6, 8, 8, and then gain a life. I think that's the best math. Because here they're on a 5 Dawn turn. They're going to play Marco. Could KO the Marco with Nami, but then they just get to draw a bunch of cards. I don't really like that. Man, we're going to take a life here. I'm never going to counter this. Yes. 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 Yeah, basically. Basically, no change. 6 at leader. Cat's over there moving things. Creep me out. Draw 2. Ooh, this card's pretty good. Do we ever Vegapunk here? No, it's too risky. 6 at leader. We're gonna go 7. I'm gonna hold 1 for the Rayquaza just in case. We're gonna let them counter out of this. I actually don't mind if they counter out because we're about to hit them with an 8. Oh god, dizzy. Oh, bubby. Okay, here we go. 8 in lead. We're gonna 1 Dawn for the Shaka. Boom, shakalaka. Alright. Whoops, almost cooked myself. And we're good. We have the 9 cost, which is nice. The Bonnie's gonna do something. It's gonna do something, I hope. Our opponent's going to 7 Dawn. They can Jozu our Shaka. They could bounce Otama back to hand, pop the Shaka back, and then swing 7 into leader, and which I would 1 cost event out of to start gaining some life. And then I'm gonna Vegapunk the next turn, and then swing a bunch of attacks. Buddy! Ugh, Yamato is not what I like to see. Into board? Sure. You can have it. I was scared they were going to hit me in the face. We're good. We're so good. We're so back. We're doing good, guys. Trust. Trust. I'm going to win this for the boys. For the boys back home. I don't think I saved this either, honestly. I just don't think it's worth it. I'm going to have 2 big bodies on the board. I'd rather have those. And I need to really spam out the board next turn with Vegapunks. That's 5, 1 to gain a life, which is going to be Rayquaza, so we're going to go 8-8. 8 in lead. Just pile on pressure. I would love to cheat out another shock off the Vegapunk here. Let's see it. 8 in the lead. Man, I should have hit him even bigger. I should have actually just gone all the way and committed, because they can't beat me on the next turn. I should have just put 5 Dawn on Shaka there. We're going to cheat out a Pythagoras, because I won't have Dawn to commit next turn, because next turn I'm looking at Bonnie, so I won't have the Dawn to commit anyways. And then, would they play an 8-cost Dragon? I don't think they beat us next turn, so I actually think we just deploy a body. We're going to test the waters here, but I think we actually deploy an Atlas, because what they're going to do here is 8 cost, then they're going to swing 2 big attacks. We're going to counter out a 1 and then block the other. Ezo. Alright. Hey, guess what? We're about to beat an ace, so I don't want to hear no more smack talk. You're all cooked. You're all washed. I am the Vegapunk guy. I'm going to show you how to dominate an ace, and that's fine, double Shaka. They're grabbing Newgate here. Taxgate is pretty damn good right now. It's pretty damn good against this deck. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But guess what? Now they can't attack. Wonder why? Want to know why? Guess what? Wait for it. Wait for it. Huh? They can only go 7-7, so we're going to block through. We need an open space anyways. And then 1k. That card's never going to do anything in this match. And then bam. It's only going to be 3 cards out of hand. That's not going to win us the game. They pop the Ezo, draw a card, put a card on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. We know what you do at this point. They're going to leader effect and then 2k, 1k. 3 cards out of hand. Goldie Roger gone. Aw, shit. Were you guys thinking about Goldie Roger? I wasn't thinking about Goldie Roger. Did we lose to Goldie Roger? There's no way you would trash it if you didn't have another one. I'm just going to say that now. There's not a world you would trash it if you didn't have another one. I should have swung my Shakas. 2k, 2k, 1k, 1k. I should have left the Dawn active. Couldn't have done that with the Bonnie, though. I should have put him to 0 with the Shock on that last turn and then made it where he couldn't play the Tax Gate there. He just loses. That's what I should have done. Yep. Guess what? 2k, 1k. I don't lose. I lied to you guys. I don't lose. Guaranteed don't lose. I got you all. I lied. I'm the best Vegapunk player in the world. I lied to you guys. I don't lose that match. I never lose this match. Let me go ahead and put the GGs in the chat. Sure, you can have it. What is that going to do for you, my friend? Can you beat a 6, 6, 7, 17? I don't think so. I'm going to cheat out a... Guess what? I'm going to cheat out a Vegapunk. To cheat out a... Lilith. To then grab a Bonnie. And guess what? You wanna know? You guys know I'm toxic, right? Did you know that? 6? What'd you got for me? You wasn't expecting this, let me tell you. You was not expecting this. 6. Please tell me you can counter this. I want to be toxic. Oh, they can guarantee counter it. Because they have leader effect. Guess what? Finish the game. GG's. Good last game for the stream there. Good last game for the stream for sure. We cooked. We were not going to lose to no Goldie Roger there. That's all I'm saying. You have to know the math. The math is there. Guaranteed don't lose. 7-7, can't beat me. 6-8, doesn't beat me either. They didn't have enough board to do it. we got enough aggression in. GG's, dude. That was a good last game to finish it up for the stream here. Because I've been streaming for a couple hours now. We started at, what time? 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock-ish? 3 o'clock. Round 6 is not here yet, or I would just, do another round of the tournament. But I don't think we want to sit here and just watch people shuffle decks. It's about to start, it looks like. But hey, maybe Vegapunk does do something in the next set. Maybe we're underestimating it. Maybe we weren't ready for how good that deck really could be. That might be the best deck in the format, dude. Yes, sir, Polly. I will see you at the next one. For show, for show. I'll catch you at one of the shows soon, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just going to no-life Ace in the next set, so I hope you're ready for it, Polly. I'm going to take over the world with Ace. We need to get into a regional, though, next year. Me, you, Fredis, we need to get into a regional, and all go travel together. Because I would love to go play at one. I'm not expecting to win, but as long as one of us is, ready to, no life and just go crazy, if you guys want to, seriously, go into a regional, I'm down. I'm down. We'll record the whole thing. We'll make a cool video out of it. It'll be, my first regional will be, you've already gone to one. Fredis hasn't gone to one, though. Fredis has not gone to one, so that'd be fun, too. But yeah, if that sounds fun, hey, let me know. I'm down. For sure, for sure. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go watch this live stream, so if you guys jump in the chat, you'll see me there. Appreciate you guys for hanging out, though. It was fun playing some OP13. We're going to have some OP13 videos this week. We've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes. Like I always say, I'm going to stream more often, but I always say that, and then I don't. So I'm going to work on it for you guys, because I love you guys. 3 videos a week, and then maybe 1 or 2 live streams a week, actually scheduled out, though, Thursday nights and Tuesday afternoons or something like that. So we'll see what we can make happen. I'll see you in the next one. PalCardShows.com if you want to check out card shows in North Carolina.